This is what Evan does when I do that.
The point is to do something. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just good to do something.
Agreed. Hello and welcome to a new video. I love the kind of videos where people are just kind of sitting and chatting, you know, and I just want to make you feel like you're on FaceTime with me. I just wanted to update you about my life, kind of what's going on, and just have a little chatty get ready with me. So currently just starting to do my makeup. I love this Saie Tinted Moisturizer. It's like my favorite product. Makes me feel really tan because I'm pretty pale right now. I'm currently in Indiana. To be specific, if you have any idea where anything in Indiana is, I'm in Elkhart, which is the RV capital of the world. It's pretty cool. And I'm here for 10 days. We got here on the 4th of July and we had an 11-hour travel day to get here. So I think it's like July 8th or something like that now, so pretty much almost halfway through the trip, I think. 2025 has been quite a year, honestly. I feel like I haven't really shared a lot of the stuff that I've been dealing with. I started going to therapy to kind of get through all this stuff. Everyone has their struggles, and so it's really easy to kind of just write off other people's struggles, and I think it's good to remember that everyone is living their own life, you know? So like everyone has their own things that are going on. I'd never done therapy before. I didn't really think I was ever a therapy person. My mom, my sisters, like everyone I know like has gone to therapy, and I was just like, nah, I'm fine. Like, why would I need that, you know? When I first moved to Arizona, I kind of was going through my party phase, you know? I was kind of going through my, I can do anything I want. I am an adult. Like I can't, no rules apply to me. Like I really just felt like I could do anything I wanted. I mostly just kind of like used guys and kind of just like went on dates and stuff, and I wasn't me. Like I didn't do things that Maddie normally would, because growing up I was like such a good kid. Like I never snuck out. Like I was the valedictorian. I got straight A's. I played all the sports. I was such a good kid growing up, and so I think I just like felt like I needed to rebel. Like it's also like just post COVID, and I was just so cooped up and stir crazy, and so I just went crazy for almost like maybe a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years. Also like the modeling world intensified it that much more. That mindset really just ended up making it so I didn't respect my body. I didn't respect myself, and I just fell into such like a rabbit hole. A lawnmower. I never really thought about it all that much, and then I met Evan and we started dating, and that part of my life just was gone. Obviously I kind of slowly phased out modeling. I slowly started caring less and less about my appearance so much, and stopped trying to show off all the time, because I was posting like bikini pictures on Instagram and stuff like that because I just got praised for it. Like that's what people told me I should do. Like people wanted to see that, and so that's what I did. In January I started going to therapy because it just kind of all started coming at me all at once. You know when you go through things and you just see certain things that just bring you back to that time, like it triggers these memories, and I just felt like I could not escape these memories. I was having nightmares and dreams about maybe things that happened to me, maybe things that guys have done to me. Like I felt just so stuck in my mind. I just could not stop thinking about it. I feel like I had to tell Evan whatever was on my mind, otherwise I'm guilty, you know? Like I need to come clean immediately, but it's like sometimes in relationships you don't need to come clean about everything. You shouldn't feel like you need to come clean about everything. If you want to share something, you can, but you don't need their permission. You don't need to get it off your conscience just by telling the other person. And so like that's why I felt like I needed to tell him everything. Unless it's like a big event, like that makes sense to let your partner know, but sometimes you don't need to say everything. So going to therapy, honestly, like people always say therapy changes your life, but like it really does. For some reason I needed another person to kind of tell me that like, you're not crazy, you're a human being, and it's okay to make mistakes, because I just was hating myself. I feel like I don't want to say hate myself, but I really didn't like myself because of the things that I did. And it was really hard to let it go and forgive myself. But the biggest word for me in 2025 has been compassion. having compassion for my past self, knowing that she went through a lot, going through an eating disorder and jumping into the modeling world where people are telling you to be something and look a certain way and your whole life revolves around your appearance. Like, it's a lot. And trying to like navigate like the world, you know, like I just moved out, like I was young, like I didn't know what I was doing. And so of course it was nice to get validation from guys, and that's just what I did. Obviously if I could go back, I would take away all of it, and I wish I didn't have to go through all of that and all that pain that came with it, but I no longer feel so like scared by it anymore. I'm able to look at the things that I did and not hate myself anymore, and that is a really good feeling. And just being able to look at younger Maddie, because now I'm 23, I'm able to look at 19-year-old Maddie and be like, you know what? Did she make a mistake? Yes, she made plenty of mistakes, but she's a human being. She didn't know any better, and it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Obviously, you still need to be able to take responsibility for them and know it was your fault. You can't blame it on the universe or just being young or whatever. Like, you can know better, but it's nice to be able to kind of let that go and not be so hard on myself anymore. I've talked about so many things. I've talked about like my eating disorder a ton. I've talked about, you know, my relationship with food and my body, and I've talked about maybe how modeling kind of impacted me, but I feel like I've never really gotten that deep and shared that aspect of my life. I've talked about therapy a little bit, but now I only go once a month, and I feel like I go there because I used to be like bawling in my therapy sessions just because like it was crazy, just like not holding on to all my memories anymore, not feeling I have to hide them, like just letting it go and knowing that truth is freedom just really just made the world of a difference for me. I just feel like it was such a weight lifted off my shoulders when my therapist didn't look at me any differently. She didn't say I'm horrible. She just told me to have empathy and compassion for myself, and I don't know, that just made the world of a difference. So I just wanted to share this in case anyone's going through something similar. I know being a woman in today's day and age is really hard because there's just such an emphasis on being pretty and looking perfect. But then if you go out and you're with guys and you're a hoe, you know, it's like, it's crazy how like there's so many expectations for women, and it's really hard to navigate. Like, you're praised if you post bikini pictures, but you're also like disgusting if you do. It's like, what do you want, you know? Like, what do you people want from us? Also, I'm sorry, I've been doing my makeup in the viewfinder if that's annoying. That's why I'm looking up. This is like my 5th time coming here now, and I just remember in the past, the very first time I came here was when like things kind of started coming out, and like I finally was honest with Evan about like my past and stuff. It became like this whole thing because like I was keeping it from him because I was just so ashamed of everything. And now here I am like 3 years later, and almost like maybe 2 years later, and I just don't feel like I'm controlled by the past anymore. And it's just really nice. I feel like Evan and I's relationship has just gotten a million times better ever since finally being truthful about everything and just feeling like I can confide in another person for everything. It really is so powerful, like letting another person in and not having your little secrets anymore. I always feel like I needed to have my own secrets that I couldn't tell anyone. He knows all my secrets, and like I'm just Bear and I'm me, and that's kind of scary being that, but it feels amazing being able to just be yourself and not be so dragged down by the past anymore. On a lighter note, some life updates. Evan and I officially found our apartment in Denver, so that's where we ended up deciding to move. I know I was talking about it in my past videos a little bit, but Denver is where we officially decided to move, and I could not be more happy about it. We're gonna be kind of in the Highlands area if you're local, so maybe I could do like some community walks if you're in the area. I would love to get some of us together and like walk around Sloan's Lake or something. Like, that would be so fun. Or like go to the farmer's market, or I don't know. I'm so excited to like have more community and be able to meet like-minded people and to meet the healthy, fun people who live there. So that's where we ended up deciding, kind of last minute. Now we were talking about Fort Collins, we're talking about Boulder, we're talking about so many different places, but we ended up deciding on Denver, which was of course the exact same place we first were looking at like months ago. That's the first place we were looking at. We just did a full circle and just ended up right back there. Our apartment's gonna be even smaller than the one we're in now. Everyone's been like, Maddie, like, come on, like, I thought you were gonna get a bigger place. I know, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive and it's a little bit smaller, but it's in the best place ever, the best area ever. And you know, if you move anywhere, there's always going to be compromises you have to make. You can never find the perfect place. There's always going to be things you're compromising, and for us, we don't mind compromising space. So we're gonna get like lots of like storage things. I'm so excited to decorate our new apartment. I'll show you what we end up doing, but I'm so excited to get like a big bed that has like drawers in it and like storage, and like I want a big mirror, and our vibe is like warm white, warm off-white beige cream vibes. So I'm just so excited. Has a big kitchen, everything's brand new. It's in a little complex where there's only a couple apartments, literally 6, and it's on the 2nd floor of like some little businesses and stuff, and it's brand new. So we're gonna be the very first people living there, which is really cool. That's kind of the biggest life update, but we're here in Indiana till the 15th. So I'm kind of vlogging bits and pieces and stuff, so you guys will end up seeing what we end up doing. But we're going to Chicago. We're gonna go, what else? We're kind of just hanging out with Evan's family a lot, which is really nice. Like a very wholesome trip. It's kind of nice to get out for a little bit. But we move to Denver on the 15th of August. So literally in a month, almost. I'm gonna be so sad to leave my Pilates clients, but I know they're happy for me and my family's happy for me, so it'll be a big adjustment, a big change. But if you are in the Denver area, I'm looking for girlfriends, looking for friends to go to, you know, Pilates and stuff with, and farmers markets, and go for walks. I love going for walks. I'm so excited. It's not gonna be 110 degrees. I can't wait. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was somewhat entertaining, and I really love you so much. Thank you for being here, and don't forget, if you watch my last video, you can enter the giveaway for 10K subscribers once I hit that. I'm gonna make a little giveaway. I'm gonna make a little box or something and send it to one of you. So thanks for being here. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.